Hi, I'm Shannon Paris, and this is my week two learning learning and teaching interaction. So I wanted to start out by talking about my marketing experience. And when my now ex-husband graduated from chiropractic school, we moved to Utah to start up his practice. And he started working for a doctor. And then the doctor, a few months into it, wanted to sell his practice to my husband. And so he took that on, but he didn't learn anything in chiropractic school about how to run the office or how to run the business. All he learned how to do was to adjust. And so he brought me on because I had a lot of experience running businesses, and so I did that part of um, the job. Now I had experience running businesses, but I didn't have experience with marketing. But I felt like that was the first thing that we needed to do was to implement a marketing program. So we did it in two parts. We did an internal marketing program and we did an external. And with the internal, we did more of like patient referrals and incentives for patients to refer family and friends. For our external program, we did door hangers where we would go door to door to houses around the neighborhood and hang flyers up. When I developed these flyers, I first did it and just put like like educating the public on the need, why they need chiropractic care, and I included a little coupon. These were ineffective. We found that our internal marketing program was bringing us results, but our external was not. So we needed to evaluate that and see what we were missing. So what we learned was that there was never a call to action. So like I said, I put, the benefits of chiropractic care and a coupon, but I didn't explain to them why they needed it today, why they should come into our office today. I didn't explain the benefits of that. And so I think that this is noteworthy in terms of family life education because we need to give the public a reason to listen to our message today and how it applies to their life today. There's two scriptures I thought of in regards to marketing, and the first one is 2 Nephi 26, verse 33. It says, the Lord doeth nothing which is good among the children of men, and he doeth, no, that's not right, for he doeth that which is good among the children of men, and he doeth nothing save it be plain unto the children of men. And he inviteth them all to come unto him and partake of his goodness, and he denieth none that come unto him. And so the words that stood out to me in that verse were that he invites all, and he invites them to partake of his goodness. And although our family life education programs won't necessarily be marketed as gospel related, we can still teach the goodness that he teaches and invite all to listen to the message. In Jude chapter 1, verse 3, it says, Beloved, when I gave all diligence to write unto you of the common salvation, it was needful for me to write unto you and exhort you that you should earnestly contend for the faith which was once delivered unto the saints. So in that scripture, the phrasing that stuck out to me is write unto you and exhort you. So I think we can obviously do it through writing, but the main message is that we're trying to exhort people to strengthen their families and marriages. So there's a few questions, three questions that we need to ask ourselves when we're trying to develop a family life education product. One is, how can family life educators create a market for family life education principles and programs? Okay. Number two, how do we motivate the audience? How do we motivate audience participation in family life programs? And number three, how do we motivate adoption of desired behaviors? So if we can answer all three of those questions as we're developing a program, then I think that we will have a powerful product to put out in the public. The first thing we need to do, however, is that we need to identify our audience. We need to know who they are, what's their age, their religion, their values, their family types. Are they, single parent families? Are they blended families? Are they intact families? And we also need to look at their income demographics and their social demographics. After that, we might want to involve in our marketing programs secondary concerns, like perhaps inviting the relatives of our target audience to come. We might think about adding media professionals, public figures, sports heroes, something, of that nature. Next, we need to ask ourselves, so after we've determined who they are, we need to ask ourselves why they're here. What do they expect from us? What are they coming to learn? And then we can start, once we've answered those questions, then we can start really developing our product. And in developing our product, we need to ask ourselves a few questions too. One, what is the product or behavior we're asking our target audience to adopt? Two, what are the key benefits the target audience would receive from adopting the product? Three, what's the competition like for our product? And four, how does our product differ from the competition's? What do we have to offer that nobody else has to offer? I think another way that we can really get the word out is through social media, and we can use that to market our programs, but we can also use it to further our message more generally, or even, in fact, in worldwide terms. So President Uchtdorf said in his talk, Road to Damascus, he said, with so many social media resources and a multitude of more or less useful gadgets at our disposal, sharing the good news of the gospel is easier and the effects more far-reaching than ever before. Brothers and sisters, with the blessings of modern technology, we can express gratitude and joy about God's great plan for his children in a way that can be heard not only around our workplace, but around the world. Sometimes a single phrase of testimony can set events in motion that affect someone's life for eternity. I think this is true not only for the gospel, but also for family life education. So, for example, in December, I started a Facebook page. It's called All About Family, and I have 175 followers, which is not nearly what I wanted. I wanted 175 followers like in the first 10 minutes. I would love to see that number grow. And I think that it's like this for a couple of reasons. But the number one reason is that I think the content and the products that I'm putting out there's a problem with that. And so I need to reevaluate the content. I'm so passionate about family life education, and whenever when I get my hands on some really good information, I want to put it out there. And I feel like I need to be thinking more in terms of sound bites rather than putting like the whole article or all of the research out there, and just kind of give people little bite-sized nuggets that they can take with them throughout the day, rather than have them sit and either watch a long video or read a long article. People, that's not what they're doing on Facebook and Instagram. They just want a really short snippet of information. And so I need to look at it that way. But so yeah, I do feel like social media can absolutely help us market our product and get the word out about family life education in general. So thanks. We'll talk to you soon.